And just like that, it was all a bad dream after all. Everything just happened to pump over the weekend. Bitcoin pumped up 9%. Ethereum pumped up, 13%. XRP, 34%. ADA, 72%. Solana, 24%. Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you telling me that ever since about the 17th of February, for the last half of February, we saw prices artificially suppressed, pushed down 30% so that institutions could get a steep discount on Solana, ADA, XRP, Ethereum, BTC? Are you for real? You guys, something massive has been happening behind the scenes for crypto. And it was all unraveled and unleashed by President Trump on Truth Social Sunday, American time. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets, directed by the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and Cardano. I will make sure the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world. We're making America great again. Whoops, and obviously BTC and ETH. And other valuable cryptocurrencies will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum. I bet he got a lot of heat right there because this is like an hour difference. People started freaking out. What is going on? Well, nothing has really changed in my opinion. The videos I've been making, I've been looking at the markets, I've been telling you, this does not make sense. This does not match the macro narrative. This does not match fundamentals that I'm seeing across the board. Knowing what Trump has up his sleeve in regards to this digital asset reserve, Bitcoin strategic reserve, and prices are falling. But now, unleashing this news on a Sunday? On a Sunday? All of this is very, very, very weird. I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions, and I'm also going to be giving you some price estimates as to what I expect to happen for this week, as well as an update about this crypto summit, first ever crypto summit happening this Friday in the White House. But before I get to that, my name is Aaron Dishner from The Better Traders, and you're watching Coin Bureau Trading. If you haven't already subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment what you think. I want to go back to this tweet right here because he says, "What other valuable cryptocurrencies? What cryptocurrencies do you think belong in this strategic reserve outside of these?" Now, I want to address something very quickly. A lot of people are really, really bitter about Cardano being included. A lot of people. When I'm looking at X, where I go to for all of my news, there is so much hate towards XRP and ADA. Now, I'm not holding any ADA. I don't really care for it. It's okay. But the fact that it pumped and people are bitter about it tells me that a lot of people were selling the fear and not buying the dip. It also tells me that people have a lot to learn about being excited for other people, being satisfied with any amount of profit. XRP had a massive, massive day yesterday too, up 34%. And actually, on AllTrading, I had a position that I entered way too high. I thought it was going to keep going. I literally bought the top and I DCA'd and I DCA'd again, sold on the first bounce, had another predetermined take profit target here at 5%, something like that. So I walked away with 3% profit, which isn't that much, especially considering the price went up from here another 11%, but short term as high as like 15%, 19%? You don't see me crying though. Now, why is it that I can do something like this, take my profit, be super happy because I closed out with over $600 of Bitcoin in this position? How can I be happy with this? That's because I've been doing this a lot longer than some of you. And I know how these markets work. But it goes deeper than that. In this book right behind me, it's not really shiny. I have to fix the angle of that, but that's the Better Traders Journal. And in that, we have 5 trading rules. And the 5th one is the best one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th one is the best one. That one is, I will be satisfied with any amount of profit. If you can learn how to be satisfied with any amount of profit, oh man, you're going to be doing so much better than everyone else mentally. You may not get 100x every single trade, but closing in the green like this, and if you can consistently close in the green and you can understand DCA like I do all the time, I've literally been giving you guys tips and tricks on how to trade all this bearish vibes. If you can figure out how to trust and use a trading strategy to make profit and learn how to be satisfied with any amount of profit, you're going to be doing so much better than everyone else that's grumbling and complaining right now. The second thing, while this is the Coin Bureau trading channel, I have a lot of respect for Ivan on tech. And one of his famous clips, most famous clips, is from a couple of years ago where he talks about respecting the pump. I 100% believe in that ethos, in that mantra. When a chart is pumping, and everyone is hating against the pump, don't do it. Don't try to short the pump. I understand anything that goes up way too high, way too fast, 72% in a day is insane. And it's not just in the day. Let's go to that 1 hour candle. In 1 hour, it pumped when the news broke, 33%, then 19%, and it kept going up higher. Will it continue to go up higher? The odds are against it to go up higher, to be honest, in the short term, but long term? Are you kidding? We're looking at the president of the United States posting this: XRP, Solana, ADA, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and others. And you're looking at this and you're wanting to short the pump. The main reason why I'm looking at this market right now and I'm treating it every single dip as a buy the dip moment is because we are in a top year. I don't care what the price is doing. I don't care who is bearish and who is making a lot of money shorting the market. I don't care because I've seen this happen so many times. I know what's happening in the background. The fundamentals do not lie. Okay? So I've taken a little bit of a detour from what I really wanted to talk about, but I think it's important that you understand why I keep preaching DCA, buying the dip. This is why. And it's not just this. I mean, we just had the daily candle change over. So of course, not everything is green right now like it was just an hour or so ago, but this is still ridiculously good. There's so much winning happening right now, and it's just getting started. Now let's talk about the realistic information you have to know. Regrettably, and I'm serious, 100%, regrettably, Bitcoin did not close the CME gap at 77,930. Whether you're looking at Binance, whether you're looking at Coinbase, we did not go down to that CME gap, unfortunately. If we were going to Bitstamp, it didn't hit it, which is super annoying. Why am I annoyed? Because we're this close. You're going to get some people saying, well, we were this close, so it's filled. It's not filled. It's not filled until the price goes into that. The other reason why I'm a little bit ticked that he posted this on a Sunday is because guess what, ladies and gents? We have two more CME, or rather a new CME gap here for Bitcoin at 85,720, which is insane. This gap right now, 9%. We don't need this kind of garbage printed on a Sunday. He could have waited one day. One day. We have another CME gap down here at 23. I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to remember this. And you're not going to like it at all. You're not. Anything that pumps or dumps too high or too low, too fast, is bound to have a correction. Especially when we get on Bitcoin, a one-day candle move of 9% is ridiculous, considering the fact that we had the stretch of negative 0.06% for the daily close, 0.05, 0.06, 0.02%, 9%. Make it make sense. The unfortunate truth is when we get any type of price action that goes up too high, too fast, there's bound to be a correction. Now note, this pump happened on a Wednesday, and we saw it have a little bit of a a stutter, I guess you could say, for 3 days. And then over the weekend, it pumped massively, which made our CME gap. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin has to go all the way down to 85,000 to close the CME gap. I'm not saying it's going to drop 8% today, but I am saying that many coins are exaggerated in their overbought nature. Like, it's gross how overbought things are right now. Yes, we have bullish signals like TBT bullish divergence on the daily candle. This is a beautiful reversal signal, just like these were a beautiful bearish reversal signal. I just wish I picked up on them a lot sooner. On the 4-hour time frame, we have bullish TBT bullish divergence and a TBO close short over the weekend. It's great. Looking at RSI, yes, short term it's overbought, but more importantly, look at the volume, guys. The volume that we saw, I'll just do it like this, just in this last candle was more than the volume that we saw on the February 3rd dump. That is bullish. I don't care what you think or what you have to say about it. It is just straight up bullish. On balance volume broke support and then it pushed up above resistance. That is bullish. But in the short term, Bitcoin has clearly reached the previous floor of $94,000. So there is resistance here. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen for the next couple of days. All of the people that are late to this move or have been shorting on the way down, they're bitter because they got liquidated after shorting the market, especially people that were shorting ADA. Okay, just listen to me. As the market has reversed, they are going to be revenge trading this pump, thinking that it is a short-term pump. I'm seeing people posting on X, oh, this is just a bearish retest before we go lower. Are you out of your effing minds right now? XRP, ADA, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies are going to be part of a United States strategic digital asset reserve, and you're shorting the market? Short term, we could see a pullback. I think it makes sense on a big, massive move. But anyway, you're going to see a lot of people shorting the market and getting squeezed. Good. I'm happy. I want to see them get squeezed. Why? Because it's foolish in a top year to bet against the market. Next year, or rather towards the end of this year, yeah, it's going to make a lot more sense to either sell or to start shorting the market if you like shorting the market. And by the way, if you're not sure, how would I say this? If you're not already set up with an exchange to short the market, I highly suggest checking out these 3. CoinCatch is a no KYC cryptocurrency exchange. I have a review on this on the CoinBR Trading channel. You can watch that and sign up and you get a discount. You click on this, head on over to CoinCatch, and they actually give you some bonuses and some discounts on trading fees. Same thing with 2Bit. Bybit is one that I use over here on AllTrading. You can also sign up for AllTrading. The link for that is in the description below. But all these are good exchanges that you can use with a little bit of common sense. We don't use like 50x leverage. I don't at all. Like the max I use right now is 3. Just to give you some frame of mind, okay? So you don't have to go crazy with that. And there's a lot more. There are actually a ton of deals that are over here on the Coin Bureau website, over here in deals. You can sign up to those exchanges that I mentioned. There are other ones that are here. There are also hardware wallets. There are also crypto tax websites. I know I don't want to talk about taxes. But there's a ton of stuff, including merch. So you can head on over to all of that stuff through the description of this video down below. Now let's talk about other coins. Ethereum. This one is the chart that had the most, a historical short against it. And I've been telling you, and I've been buying the dip, looking at this going, I just don't buy the fear in this. It doesn't make sense. The price came down, and I posted on the Coin Bureau Trading Discord server and also on X, if we close below this level, it ain't good. I'm going to be selling my Ethereum. What happened instead? We wicked twice, and now we pumped yesterday up 13%. Are we bullish on Ethereum? No, 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 no. We are still strong bearish. But on the daily time frame, we got a nice reset on RSI. Volume is so-so on Binance. But on the 4-hour, we still have a long way to go until we finally get up to 3K, which is my real target. I haven't forgotten about my target, and I'm still sticking to my guns here. I still expect us to see a nice push up higher. Now, it's going to take a lot more energy to get up to about 2,800 where our overhead resistance is. That's going to be the first test. And my guess is it's going to completely coincide with this price action right here. But we're still in a good spot. I am not fading Ethereum. I'm still holding on to it. It's just going to be taking a lot longer than I want it to in order to bounce. Now, as far as the target goes, actually, I'm going to hide this again. I am still expecting Ethereum to do well. Despite all odds, and it sounds so weird coming out of my mouth because it's Ethereum, I do expect it to go up above 3,000 and even back up to 4. But I'm still looking at 4K as a relative short-term top. I have a hard time seeing Ethereum pump to $10,000 given all of the inflationary crap that Vitalik has still not reversed yet. Now, if Vitalik wants to save Ethereum, he knows what he has to do. Burn ETH. Burn the supply. Stop inflating it by printing more ETH. It's easy. People will love Ethereum again. But right now, it still has a long way to go to recover. Yes, a one-day pump 30%, yay. But we've seen this same setup before with the CME, the spot CME announcement. It pumped one day and then it dumped. So I am excited about this news. I'm hoping that we're going to see more long-term price action going up higher, but it's still strong bearish, not just on the daily, but also on the weekly. It is still a massively oversold chart. And if it doesn't get more bullish news or change how the protocol behaves and moves up here to $3,800 or $4,000, it's cooked. It's absolutely cooked. I am expecting things to change, but we'll see. Now we got these other front runners. Let's do Solana first because Solana is a competitor of Ethereum. This chart is ridiculous. Not only did we see Solana lose the floor at 177 and back over here where I said, well, I'm buying the dip. Guess what? I bought you saw the screenshots. I just shared it with you. I'm going to do it again. Oh, no, that was for XRP. For Solana, guess what? I sold right on the bounce, just like I've been telling you guys. And I have this on the channel. If you're like, okay, wait, what are you talking about? On this channel, I've already shared a bunch of great stuff. I want to show you where that is. Do you go down here to podcasts, or if you go to playlists, it's the same thing. You click on my name, go down over here to where you see crypto trading strategies I use to make money. Watch this video. This is going to help you out so much, and I'll make sure to link it at the end of this video. But you have to understand, the stuff that I share in the video is the stuff that I'm doing in real life. I bought, I sold. I bought, I was going to sell again. It didn't do it. I bought the dip. It dipped lower. I didn't have funds. So I sold. Actually, this is a pre-programmed sold, like sell order right there. And I have another order way up here, just in case. Like, I am not betting against the market. I am buying the dip. And I think that's the smartest approach. Now, short term, Solana has been targeted by a ton of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Solana fell down to TBO support, long-term support, automatically drawn by the TBO indicator here at $126. Perfect entry. Literally 39% up from there. Now, is it out of the woods? No, it's not. It still has to hold above this resistance level. If it can hold above here today, even if it retraces 6 or 7%, if it can stay above this line for 3 days, boom, then we're good. Then we're going to be kicking a lot of butt with this chart. It's going to be pushing up a lot higher. It is short term. There was short term oversold. Now it's going to correct. And now I'm expecting it to fall down. And then we'll see how it behaves when it gets back up here above $200. But I am still very much strong bullish on Solana. I don't care about the short term FUD. I am buying the short term FUD. This fib, let me say it differently. That fib doesn't make sense right now. We need to zoom out to get some real targets for Solana. It did run into the previous all-time high at 259. So we have targets. In my opinion, this target right here is easy. $669. Don't listen to anyone that says $10,000, stuff like that. Be realistic, guys. From where the price is right now up to 669 is about 3x. That's realistic. If things get massively overheated, maybe we could see 2,000. Maybe we could see a 10x, but I highly doubt it. I think it's better to stay realistic. Look for like 650 or so. I think that makes a lot more sense for Solana, personally. XRP had an incredible one-day pump. I know that many people hate XRP. It's not about liking or hating anything. It's about making money. This is the Coin Bureau trading channel, by the way. Notice in green, it says trading right here. Oh, it's backwards. I hate doing, okay, I can't figure, okay, right there. It says, you can't, they're trading. It's here on the channel. It's not up to us to like or dislike coins. It doesn't matter. Our job as traders is to look for good setups and to trade them. And if we want, we can buy the dip, sell a little bit on the bounce, hold a little bit for a higher price, or we can start accumulating. That's our options. Now, if you're an investor, the big parent Coin Bureau channel would be a great fit for you because they're exploring lots of different coins, lots of different protocols, giving you updates on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. It's great. But if you are a trader, it doesn't matter what's pumping. Go to where the volatility is. Go to where the volume is and trade it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be realistic. That's the purpose of this channel, to look for good setups. XRP was massively oversold, and now it's above resistance, which is awesome. I'm really, really excited. Again, similar story to Solana. It needs to stay above this line in order to stay bullish. But to be honest, this chart looks the best. Slow line is still up. The price actually went above the daily TBO cloud. Short term, it is overbought on daily RSI, but this chart is so much cleaner and better than the others. It looks so good. So I don't want to hear anyone complaining or crying, XRP shouldn't be in. It doesn't matter. You're not the president. Run for president if you want to change what you think should be in that basket. It doesn't matter. Just be happy. Why? Because when we see XRP pump, we know that XLM will follow. When I see Solana pump, that means that Sol-based meme coins will be pumping, which is exactly what we've seen. If Ethereum is included, then that means ecosystem tokens will benefit. And again, when we say a short-term pump, we're going to see a very aggressive correction. So let's wrap it up right over here with Cardano. A one-day pump of 72% for ADA is redonkulous. Makes no sense. Now, looking just at the TBO, I love the fact that the price went up a little bit higher. I love that it did not break above TBO resistance here at $1.19. It moved up too high too fast, but it is massively bullish above the cloud. It will have a pullback today. Similar story. There is overhead resistance. It broke above. If it does not hold above today, which I will not be surprised about, I'm going to expect this to happen. Price goes down, chop solidates, then it comes back and it tests overhead resistance, or it breaks above and it goes up higher. Macro outlook for all of these is bullish. Short term, this week, it could still see a bit of chop. When you have anything that pumps this much in a day, just understand that having pullbacks is super duper normal. There is a lot going on this week. The last thing I want to remind you of is that there is the first ever crypto summit later this week in the White House. President Trump has invited a lot of crypto industry leaders, thought leaders, things like that, to talk about what they think belongs in the strategic reserve, I guess, but it's going to be a who's who event. It's going to be really exciting. And this, in my opinion, is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. No one's really going to be able to walk away from this event going, oh, this is definitely going to happen. It's a bunch of people getting together thinking, oh, I think this would be great, or I think this would be good. Oh, I think that, oh, yeah. No one's going to sign any bills on Friday. No one is doing anything on Friday to go, boom, there's my seal of approval. Even Trump tweeting isn't really an executive order. He's sharing what he thinks, and he thinks that these coins should be included, but really he has people that he's appointed to make those decisions too, right? So understand that there's a lot of hype happening right now. This has been the most whipsaw, like rear end collision week where I think we all need to walk around with like neck braces to identify each other. Then in crypto, it's like, what's up? What's up? And that's like your head nod, right? You can't do it because you have the neck brace on. Short term, expect a little bit of a pullback. I think markets will recover and people will start to get bullish, and we're going to see all these low cap alts start to move up later this week. I feel like a weatherman sometimes doing this stuff. But seriously, good news is coming later this week. But understand that that is just a bunch of talk. They can't do anything in terms of action. They will not be signing any bills as far as I know. So nothing can actually be done. But there's going to be a lot of hype happening and building up to this week, a lot of speculation. Trade the volatility. Buy the rumors. Sell the news, okay? And again, I would love for you to watch this video after this one. I'm going to go ahead and link it up here at the end. But crypto strategies, 3 strategies I use to make money, and I'm still using them now. So watch this video. Enjoy it, leave a comment, and until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.